Speaker Kevin McCarthy and his Republicans are telling Biden they won't raise the debt limit unless we punish poor people. They now want able-bodied recipients of Medicaid and food stamps to work for it. If they could work for it, they wouldn't need Medicaid and food stamps, you malicious, venomous bastards. The message is starve and die and no medical care. That's the message. Starve, no food stamps, and no medical care unless you go get a job. If they would raise the minimum wage is $7 and change. They haven't raised it since Teddy Kennedy was alive. You get a job, you're still poor, you idiots. By the way, people who are working in America are on Medicaid, and they're in need of food stamps. We have what are called the working poor. Because you haven't raised the minimum wage since Ted Kennedy died, which was 2009? We have what are called the working poor. When you go to work for Walmart, on your first day, they hand you an application for food stamps. I wish I were making that up. When you work for these big box stores, you're expected to go on food stamps, and that's how they help you, by giving you the application. You're going to be on Medicaid if you work for Walmart. That's another way we, the taxpayers, subsidize the richest 1% and Wall Street. As I said, they can't even raise minimum wage past $7 and some change. We allow in this country corporations to pay their workers so little that they must go on Medicaid and food stamps. And 1/3 of the debt that we currently hold was created by Donald Trump, who insisted on giving the wealthy tax cuts, which Joe Biden and the Democrats have not reversed. It's not just the Republicans' fault. This is happening because the Democrats are owned by Wall Street. Not all, not Bernie, not Cory Bush. There's some good Democrats here. I don't care what your position papers are if you're running for office as a Democrat. You make a promise to me that you have no money. You got my vote. And every 2 years, if you're a congressman, and every 6 years, if you're a senator, you do your financial disclosures. And if you're still broke, if you have to live on the salary that you're paid as a congressperson or a senator, and you're able to save some of that money, and your spouse is poor and your children are poor, you have my vote. Because if you're holding elective office and you're not worrying about half the country that can't come up with $1,000 for a medical emergency, you are a piece of shit. I don't care if you're a Republican or a Democrat. If you don't wake up every morning and think about those migrant children who we need and the Americans who can't come up with $1,000 for a medical emergency, your life is worthless. If you're a politician in Washington, D.C., and that's not the only thing you care about, you're a piece of shit and you're worthless and you're evil. Where are the Jeremiah Wrights in this country? Where are the rabbis and the ministers? Where are the Reverend Barry W. Linds and the Jeremiah Wrights who are calling these so-called religious politicians on their venality? This is pure evil. People are dying because you don't give a shit about humanity. We have to outlaw billionaires. There has to be a peaceful, legal revolution, the same way there was a Reagan revolution and a Gingrich revolution. It's done by electing the right people. It's electing AOC and Bernie Sanders and Cory Bush and readjusting the tax laws and making certain that money flows down to us, the people who need it, not up to the union-busting trolls like Jeff Bezos on his new $500 million yacht. I have a picture of him. This is Jeff Bezos on his new $500 million yacht and his phony pecs. and his girlfriend on that boat. And, I'm looking at them on that boat. There's never an iceberg when you really need one. Why is that?